so now we're going to move on to the tire. AKC, which is normally what I compete in, requires a breakaway tire. So if they can do this tire, then using the regular tire that other organizations use won't be a problem. The purpose of this is that when dogs, sometimes you'll see, if you look on YouTube or someplace and look for tire crashes, dog crashes, whatever, you'll see that with the old tires that were one piece, when the dog went through the tire, sometimes its foot would get caught on the bottom of the tire, or if they hit it like this, and the whole frame would come down. And the dog, there's actual videos I've seen of dogs actually somersaulting after the tire, like tripped them up and they somersaulted, or the whole frame falls down top of the dog and it just scares the dog. Most of the tires that we were using were on PVC pipe, not metal, so it didn't really hurt the dog, but it really scared the dog. So now, the purpose of the breakaway tire is that if the dog hits this, they're calculated to break at like 15 pounds pressure, 15 to 18 pounds of pressure. So if the average dog were to hit this, then it will come apart. I don't know if it will right now. And then it's for safety reasons. The dog can't, the whole thing will not go tumbling over.
Right.
The tire will break, and then it will go back together. And other organizations will probably start this soon.
So only AKC's doing it?
Only AKC's doing it right now.
Okay.
But this is like a bigger, it just looks bigger than the tires that we normally, or that we used to use. All right, so again, just like the jump, I'm gonna hold Bonnie for you, and you're gonna go to that side. And you can tell her jump at this point.
Bonnie, jump.
Okay, now this is the lowest because a lot of dogs will have problems with the tire too because it moves. If they touch it, it's gonna move. And especially this one is a little lopsided until you get it up to the proper height. All right, so she didn't show any fear. We're gonna go to 12 inches. Okay, I'll hold her.
Bunny, jump.
Yes. Good girl. Okay, since she's pretty good at this and she doesn't show any fear, we'll just start calling it the tire now. Why don't you see if, well, let me raise it one more height. And in AKC, and again, you have to check each venue, each organization's rules, but in AKC, if the dog is jumping 20 inches, they only jump the tire at 16 inches. So that also is for safety reasons, because of the thickness of the tire. They don't want, again, they don't want dogs tumbling through the tire or anything. So let me hold her, we'll go this direction. Then we'll try with you running.
Okay, jump.
Good. Okay, so why don't you put her in a sit-stay?
This side or?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, take the leash off. Then come over here and face, like your body's going to be positioning forward, but you're just going to kind of look back over your shoulder and release. You're going to say, okay, tiger.
Okay, tire.
Yeah.
Good girl.
There you go.
Good
All right,
girl.
and then try it on the opposite side. So that, let's see, you were on, she was on your left, so you now want her on your right.
Here.
And
I
just
can't remember
you
your
can-
name.
Bonnie.
Okay, tire.
Good. Okay, so we're just going to move right on to doing our 3 obstacles: the tire, the table, and the teeter. Remember, with the teeter, we're going to slow her down. So don't go running from the table to the teeter. We want that teeter under control.
Tire. Table.
I'll count
Down.
for you. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and go.